I went to my grandparents' house, the house where I was born. I wanted to stay there because I was told that you can have your house back. I love that house. I think it has something to do with my birth there.
Yeah.
But then the Vietnamese soldier stations there. And I talked to the, probably he was like the captain or something. I say, this is my house, and I was told that I can have it back. So then he said, yeah, you can have it back, but please give us 1 week to move out, because he used it as a military, what do you call it? I don't know, like a station.
Yeah,
so, because it's a big house. And then so the house was built on stilts, so they were upstairs, and I slept down, on the ground with my cousin and his wife. 3 of us were there waiting for them to move out so we can have the house back. And then he said, give him 1 week. On the 6th day, the new government soldier came to us and said, we know that this is your house, that you can have it back, but we are looking for a place that we can put wounded soldiers. And most of the houses were all destroyed from the war already, and there was no big house in that neighborhood. So he asked to have that house. So they have the house. So then it left us with really no hope of anything, of any reason to stay. And people were continue to move, walking. There was no transportation. Everywhere you go, you have to walk. So people have to think about where they want to stay, what they want to do. And I have friends that came and talked to me and say, well, we are walking to Thailand, are you coming? And I say, I don't have any money, no jewelry, no gold, nothing. It was all taken by the Khmer Rouge already. And I say, I cannot go, because we heard from the rumor when you cross the border, you have to pay some sorts of fees. And then one friend after another, they continue to leave the country, and they continue to ask me to go. And then I decided to stay, because I didn't see there is a possibility for me to leave the country, until 2 weeks later, my classmate came to me and she said, if you don't leave, just imagine you will end up to be the only Chinese that living here, because all the Chinese just left. So after she said that, I decided to leave. Yeah. So we walked to Thailand by foot, 11 days. Barefooted. Yeah.
With no money?
No money.
What did you eat?
When the Khmer Rouge left, they have the barn that they store the rice and salts. So we carried that with us, just rice and salt, and a pot to cook.
Yes.
That's all we had.
And then you got to the border.
But the trip, that crossing the border, was a very scary one. Yeah, we witnessed a lot of something, like people were robbed, probably were killed. We saw blood, we saw suitcases, we saw clothing along the road where we walk. And then we make it to the Thai border.